Temperatures hit another high today on this Friday, with some areas in South Korea reaching 37 degrees Celsius. And coping with this intense heat is much tougher for the homeless or the underprivileged. Yeon-seung reports.
The summer heat can feel brutal, especially for people living below the poverty line. The only shelter for some of Seoul's poorest residents are rooms that barely stretch 3 square meters.
After a long, hot day, many people living under the poverty line have to come back to a room like this one. I've actually been in here for a few minutes, and it's already feeling very suffocating because of the heat. It actually feels a lot like a sauna, even with the fan on.
One of the residents said that it feels hotter inside than outside. Community service centers and elderly shelters often served as a refuge from the heat, but COVID-19 has closed most of them down.
These days, I only sleep in my room. There are fans, but there's no air conditioning, so I just fan myself and clean myself with a wet cloth, and then forget about the heat when I fall asleep.
We can rest and sleep in the rooms at night, but not during the day. We hope to find shelter at the elderly centers, but they are closed due to COVID. We don't have anywhere to go. If we turn the fan on, we only get hot air.
Seoul City is trying to provide heat shelters in impoverished neighborhoods.
About 320 residents in our neighborhood have been fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Those who haven't been vaccinated have to take a COVID test once a week and make sure they're negative before they can use the shelter.
As well as shade and air conditioning, these shelters provide cold water, ice shower rooms, and a place to sleep for whoever needs it. A worker at the shelter, who also lives in Donidong's impoverished neighborhood, says he can see up close the wonders the place provides.
The service center is like a lighthouse of this place. Residents can do their laundry there and wash, and even get help with food and clothes. I see that's really cheering up the residents. I learn a lot from working there, and now I'm thinking about doing social work.
These centers do more than just provide shelter from the heat. They're also a source of new hope in life. Yeon-seung, Arirang News.